Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Brie.
And I'm Tori.
Today we are continuing our journey through Stray Kids music videos, starting all the way from the beginning. So we are still in 2018.
For a little bit.
For a little bit. We got a little bit to go. But we're still in 2018 for these three. We've got Grow Up, Mirror, and My Pace in this one. So far we've had a lot of themes of growing up, growing just
mostly
in age, just growing up and the experiences and the feelings that come with that.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see if we're continuing the steps forward with this.
I mean, it's literally called Grow Up.
Yeah, I know. So, all right. So just pause warning.
Mm-hmm.
Only time we're going to say this, pause warning. And just as usual, we're going to go through them twice for visuals and for lyrics. So, all right.
Here we go.
Very piercing.
Ooh, school bus. I like the way this is it's got the white.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, that's what he was just whistling.
Hyunjin, your voice.
Like a practice room.
Mm-hmm. Got school and practice rooms so far.
I know, a lot of he's such a baby.
Ooh, 2018
You got the basketball court, the typical gym, and you got the track.
The track.
Yeah,
and the
auditorium, or what's it called? With the bleachers, where he was sitting in. Okay, never mind. School.
They've been sitting in a lot of places.
School,
I was thinking of the classroom.
Classroom, and then of course the room. It looks like they were practicing,
yeah, dancing.
This one, like an auditorium.
Yeah.
The outside court here.
The fluffy hair.
We're both wearing blue, you know.
Back off.
Are you good?
What did you?
You didn't see nothing.
She's coming for me.
I heard what you said.
No, I didn't say anything at all. She's coming for me.
Oh, they've got them producing and recording too.
Oh, I like that he's
whistling. I like how they just seem like he's running.
Lino just keeps running.
They're running towards it.
I really liked how they incorporated Benny's rap, but also had the visual of him doing it as well. A lot of the facial expressions seem to be a mix of hopeful and positive.
Well, so they keep running towards something, and I know that these songs and this album in general, a lot of it had to do with them being self-producing and kind of them being thrown into it. So
I definitely can see that aspect of it. I was just I like the mix of the excuse me, the positive and hopeful facial expressions that we're getting, but also there seem to be some moments where they seem very introspective and very, very serious. And so I'm really curious to listen to the lyrics the second time through, but definitely running to something. Oh, they're together now.
Together.
No.
His hair was fluffy too. They're all on the bus now.
Sounds gorgeous.
Aww. District 9.
Oh, I got chills.
I know how the ending, they're all together in all these scenes they were alone
And all
before.
happy and...
Oh,
his face!
yeah.
That whistle.
I love the oh. There's 9 balloons.
There are 9. Okay. Ooh, I like that whistle.
I like how we both knew we were gonna count the balloons at this.
It's just habit at this point. You're like, it's got some sort of meaning.
There's always got to count everything. No, that was nice. I really do think that I feel like you got a really good feeling about what they were trying to convey with the music video itself. It was simple, but like it was very obvious.
Yeah, well, it seemed very much so, like I said, introspective, discussing some of the struggles going on, but it also seemed very hopeful and very...
like they were working towards something.
Towards something very hopeful for the future, very positive for a future, and then coming together.
All the scenes where they were alone or mostly by themselves, all of a sudden they were all together.
And yeah, they were all working hard separately, and then they come together and they have a final product of things. So, all right, let's go ahead and dive to the lyrics. That whistle is going to be in my head all day, and I can't whistle like that. So
they look so sad when they're by themselves, except for Innie. There he is. He's sad now. Oh. And when they're adults too.
I just rolled my sleeves up.
I would say it's also very comforting. They're actually comforting you as well, like themselves and you. Are your eyes a little teary right now?
Why did you call me out like
Why
that?
Is it so shiny?
I wasn't going to say anything about it.
You shouldn't have looked at me in the face.
I will talk about my emotions at the end.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing my watch. Why did that look a lot like Superboy?
I know. I thought that the first time around. He had this because of the skateboard.
Oh, that and the stairs, I think. I'm sorry. Squirrel moment.
Yep, push ahead.
This flow is ridiculous.
I feel like we really don't need to do... Are you doing it again?
No.
I'm over here just like, looking at the lyric. You're over here like feeling the emotions. I was gonna say, I feel like there's really not much for us to have to say on these lyrics because, man, there's not really much to look really deep into. They're pretty much like it when they're saying what they're saying. You know?
Yeah, they're saying exactly.
I mean, don't give up. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep running. Even when you're tired, you're still doing a good job. It really does feel like they're not only comforting others, but they're also speaking to themselves and to each other.
Like I said, I'll speak on my emotions at the end. I'm going through
She's
the train
it in.
here.
I'm about to again make her cry. like them looking at each other.
I
So
know.
sweet.
I want that screenshot.
Yeah,
Oh, the
looks
soft
so good.
voice too. We talking about different things. I'm gonna go back to give that verse the respect it deserves. So I really want to read it again. Those harmonizing ad libs back there. Yeah,
I love that. I like how they reiterate that you got to take your time and go at your own pace, but you're gonna get there. Just don't give up.
Stop looking at me.
Go
like
ahead.
No,
Emotion time.
I'm not going to talk too long about it.
No.
I think the emotions might be. I mean, I just feel like every time we find a new song of theirs, there is some sort of part of their message that speaks
Hits you?
very
Close to home.
very close to home for me, and it's very emotional. And I mean, everybody in their life at some point wants someone to tell them that they're doing a good job and to just keep going. But for them to put up an entire song of them touching on all these topics of like, you know what, well, even adults made mistakes and it was hard for them too, and they're still going strong. And it's okay if you're a bit clumsy or you want to stop and you want to quit, but you got to get rid of those thoughts. And if you're working towards your dream, then that's all that matters, that you just keep going, you keep running. And just, it's very, very personal.
Remind yourself you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta stop and tell yourself that, because when it gets too hard, you can't see it, and it's almost like you really do have to stop and think about it and be like, you know, it's not all bad, even though at that moment it may feel like it. You gotta stop and breathe. You know, you're running towards something, but you also have to look at it. You know,
a lot of their songs so far have become very comfort songs for me, and this is already one that I'm just like, I want to listen to it when I'm having a rough time or when the days are really difficult. And I think that's why I got so emotional, because I could already like feel that connection to it. I don't know. It's just, I love the messages that they're putting out. So, this one was gorgeous. I really liked the softer side of it, even the rapping and all of that. But I think next we have Mirror. So Mirror. I don't know. I wonder if this is like
reflection yourself.
that's what I was thinking. If maybe it's looking like,
so I'm really interested
reflecting on yourself or reflecting on your journey or something.
Really interested, because the one after this is My Pace, and they talked about going at your own pace and grow up. So I'm just like,
that's true.
Even the titles themselves are kind of giving. I feel like are giving me. It could be something completely different. Let's go. I don't know. Watch it be like a.
Threw me off because
Me too.
Silent. This is so different.
Where am I? I'm just looking. I get straight down. I'm like, who am I? Where am I? I don't know. Who are you?
I like the Mirror and Stray Kids at the bottom. I saw that on the other side of the video too.
Ooh, this is aggressive.
Whoa.
Oh, it is a mirrored image.
Ooh, that's cool. We started head bobbing and I was joining in. Ooh, did you hear that instrumental?
No, I'm watching the dance. You know I'm not hearing nothing. You know I'm not hearing nothing.
I know. She's over here like,
sorry.
And I'm like, ooh, instrumental.
Oh, I didn't hear that, no. Did you see them do this?
We can't even do it at the same time.
Mirror. We're just gonna say mirror every time there's a mirror.
Sick. Who made you cry? I heard that.
Ooh, the choreo is so cool.
Oh my gosh, the percussion in the back. Oh, they're going insane with those drum beats.
Ooh. Kick me.
Hyunjin, please. They're sitting there strumming on something, and I don't exactly know
My
what instrument
heartstrings.
it is. That. But they're using such unique sounds in this that are just so percussive and so... Exactly, that too. Man, she's just on point today.
I'm about to play
But
it.
listen to that, though.
I'm actually kind of happy that this is like seems more of like a dance. It's a performance video, so it's a dance performance, a dance video, which I actually am happy about because this choreography is so cool.
I love it. But listen.
Yeah.
No, the dum 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 dum.
Oh, is that not guitar? God, don't come for us.
Or like a bass or something like
We
that.
don't know instruments. Don't come. No, I'm not doing it again. Stop it.
I just want to try.
Mirror?
That is so cool, the reflection.
I like how his soft.
The falsetto.
Yeah.
Pop with the vocals.
That back look. Two Felixes. I like that there's two of all of them.
I know. Ooh, the attitude.
Yeah.
And wow, we brought it so far down with the piano.
Lord. Ooh, it's raining now.
I held my
For some
breath
reason,
when it stopped.
It's raining now for some reason. Ooh, Trumpet looks cool with the hood on and the choreo. I thought it was over.
Ooh, the choreography, please.
Memories.
Ugh.
I love that vocal, like,
Wine.
whatever he's doing, yeah, with his voice. Oh.
Oh.
And then it's just them two again. Oh, that was so cool.
Kind of ended how it started.
I want to watch that choreo again. That was really cool.
Well, you can't watch the choreo again because we have to watch the lyrics.
I heard him say, mirror, my mirror.
I heard they said somebody made them cry, and I'm...
Look at you.
Let me know who.
Who are you? Who am I?
Who are we?
Who are we?
Mirror. I thought you were going to go the other way.
I was really trying. I was really trying to see through your eyes what you were about to do.
I was so ready for her to clown me and be like,
oh,
other way.
I should have.
I was just going to say real quick before we dive into the lyrics, I will never complain about getting double Stray Kids. Like all the
I was like, yeah, we watched 3 of them though.
no, all of the double Stray Kids.
The mirror
like,
versions.
The mirror versions of themselves. Like I'm all here for
I
that.
have a feeling that the lyrics are going to hurt a little bit. Do I feel like
I've already been.
They look like they were a little angsty in some
I have
of
been
them.
hurted already.
Yeah, let's go.
Not even a word, but I have
Hurted
been
it.
there. No.
We're like in a school setting again here, right? They were in here.
Yeah.
I don't know where you are actually.
That popping move. I can't. Okay, lyrics.
He looks like he's stumbling, right, in the choreo.
I am not me.
Oh my, I like the.
Oh, that was amazing. I'm sorry, them using formulas as a metaphor for like
They used homework and then they went into formulas.
yeah, but using that as a metaphor for trying to figure yourself out, like before I could even memorize those things, I'm suddenly having to plug. I don't have anything to plug in because I don't even know. There's that youth again. No.
I think we both got really. We've been. We were both like. Like either of us moved.
I don't know what face I made. My brain kicked into like overdrive.
Again, very introspective, right?
Yeah.
They're looking in their mirror trying to figure out, they're like, I'm a maze, and they're trying to figure out who they are, but they don't have the answers to that question, so they keep... What was that, the lyric about? Basically, I'm just following nothing but mirrors.
Mm-hmm. I'm moving forward, but I'm following the mirrors all around me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's very much... Every day ends with question marks and 3 period marks. And ellipses means like something is
not
continuing.
Finished.
Yeah. And then question marks, obviously there's still questions going around. So it seems very much so like I'm trying to rush and run and find my answers, but I'm still running into questions at every turn.
I don't have the plug-in for the equation. I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out.
It's a maze. I can't quite get out of this, but I'm trying to look and see myself, but I keep getting turned around at every corner.
Mm. I just thought it was funny because we were both so quiet.
I love that move.
Ooh.
There's that desire for the answer.
It doesn't quite work like that, does it? I wish it did. You wish you could just look at yourself in the mirror and know exactly who you were.
Yep.
I wish it worked like that.
I do wish it worked like that.
You know, you constantly grow and change. You're not always the same person you were, say several years ago either, especially when you're growing like this.
Oh yeah, when you're growing like this.
When you're young and you're growing up.
Well, that and especially for them in the spotlight of having all the pressures of the people expecting you to know exactly who you are, and for you, they want you to convey that out into the public.
Mm-hmm. But so you don't know who you are yet. You're still learning.
I just love the techno part of this.
Where are you going? Walk the path I told you to. Don't question it. Ooh,
just go.
Keep going forward. This seems like someone's telling them what to do. This is what you're gonna be, but that's not. You know what I mean?
Well, it seemed I could be wrong here, but it seemed a bit split. Like someone's telling them to walk the path that to walk, but in the next line, it seemed like they're go ahead and go to the next one. Yeah,
and it's almost like they're saying just run. That's for the best. I don't know. Keep going.
Maybe that was them kind of saying somebody has told them like just go ahead and go. I've told you which way to go. Just run for it. You just keep going. And they're like, wait, I'm still trying to figure
that
this
to
out.
me sounds more like they're the media, the label, the whatever type of that, instead of just them trying to figure out by themselves.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. That somebody else was telling them like,
but that's why they're struggling. I'm still looking and I can't figure it out, but you were telling me to do this thing and I don't know if that's who I am.
You're telling me to run, but all these mirrors are surrounding myself and I'm just this giant maze. So where am I going? Chills. And here comes all the attitude. I just came along as they told me to.
The aggression of voice.
The attitude in the voice does seem very like mocking someone else's.
Heat.
And then they all fall.
I did want to point out that this whole video was in black and white, and that almost feels like you haven't added color to your life yet, right? That's just kind of how I took it. Like, there was a reason this whole video was in black and white, because they're still unsure of who they are and what their color is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It has more of that dark tint to it, because that's where their mindset is, right? Is that confusion and that feeling of being lost.
I still don't know why it was raining, but it's fine.
I'm not going to complain about that. There were no complaints
so
here.
Don't come and feel like it was because of this and this and be like,
All right. Well, I feel like we pretty much talked a lot about this one. I didn't quite catch to the part of when they were mocking what someone was saying, or repeating what someone was saying, at least, that they did have that kind of that attitude to their voice.
At least in the end. I don't know if it was still, we'll have to listen to it again later. Yeah.
But that was a really cool stylistic choice. I did like that song a lot. Like I said, just listening to it, a lot of the musical choices that they chose were very striking.
What I really liked about this was how like soft and stuff a lot of the part was, and then it would go into like you're in a club and you're like, you know, it's just like, all right.
That's what happens when we take Tori to it.
But the way that they like seamlessly like transitioned to each other, like it was still felt very much like one cohesive song. Yeah, it wasn't like jarring in any way.
No, but it was very striking, and that was
very strict.
Okay, next song,
My Pace, which seems like we're on the same path here.
Okay, so now we have My Pace, which we were kind of talking. We wonder if it has something to continue to do with that growth of like...
It has to be.
Well, they've had so much of other people telling them what to do and what path to choose and how fast to run or to walk.
It almost sounds like they kind of just had people like this. They threw them and like, here, you now figure out if you're going to be able to survive or not.
That's what I mean. They've had so many people just been like, here you go, and this is what we're telling you to do, and good luck, and you need to get where we expect you to be. And now I'm curious if this is going to be them trying to find their own pace.
I know these were all released pretty close together, so I mean they're all part of one album. Let's be real, but the music
feel very cohesive.
All right. Ooh,
the green, very. What is it? A race? Are we racing?
They look like they're fighting. Are they racing?
I can't tell. They seem lined up.
They're stretching. Maybe so.
I feel like they're about to pop off and run. Or bike? Was someone on a...
They are running.
And
rollerblading. But this looks very...
Sorry.
Please, I have to start. I was not expecting. This reminds me...
growled at me.
They were rollerblading in the car. This reminds me of God's Menu when they were on the racetrack.
They're always in a car, and Lino's always driving, even though he's not right there at that time. But
please, I want to do it again. He was like,
I know, I got scared. Why is he growling at me?
Ooh!
I need to clap to it.
Oh, whatever. I'm sorry. Wait, what is happening in the background? I'm stronger than... We're gonna keep going.
Ooh, the headband.
Who's in the background in a cart? I can't. I'm struggling. There's so much happening in the background.
Guys, we are really bad when it comes to focusing.
Someone was just pushing someone in a grocery cart in the background.
We are really bad at focusing when there's a lot going on, because our brains are like, ooh, the little things here and there. So I apologize for the chaos that's probably about to happen. I really like the...
I gotta stop trying to dance. Hair. That is a horse. That is a tire.
His curly hair, please.
It's a lot of tires.
They're colorful, too.
There's still a horse.
We know.
Okay, this seems a lot
Numbers.
more hyper. Like, they look a lot happier in this one. What are the numbers?
I know, I was wondering what those numbers are. I'm ready.
Stay in my lane. I'm not. You were dancing with me?
No.
Excuse me.
Whoa.
What? I'm gonna catch it next
Hang
time.
on. Hyunjin, please let me breathe.
Look at Changbin just endlessly walking towards. Oh,
Oh my goodness. The strength in his voice.
like all of the different things they have to like.
The glitching
Move.
in the video too.
I was like, I like the glitching, yes, but
Stay my lane.
I was gonna say I like all the different like
Just stay my lane.
things they have to race with. They had like rollerblades. They've got their own feet. They've got like,
Shopping carts.
They've got cars. They've got horses. They had like motorbikes. They had like, it's almost like, is it my pace? Like just take whatever way it takes you. I wonder. Because it's interesting because there's so many different methods that are being shown in this music video,
Since
right?
you paused it real quick, I also want to say I need them to stop giving me whiplash when we go from like an extremely aggressive Changbin rap and then any sweet voice.
I'm gonna catch Hyunjin's I'm gonna catch his tongue next time.
Ew. That was okay. We're doing like a TV screen almost.
What's happening? Ooh, revving. That's how I rev. It's funny.
난 아직 나의 목적지가 어딘지는 몰라. I don't know.
Ooh, Felix vocals.
The breakdown. Oh, his hair looks so pretty. You won't catch it this time?
Oh, he did not do it again.
They got bikes too.
I like the choreography drop.
Look, I don't like running, but I mean, I'll run with you guys, I guess.
Ready? Let's go.
I love that dance move.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, oh.
Went through a lot of processes there at the end. I'm kind of sad that song ended. Like, I just could have just kept going with that the whole time.
Makes me want to dance.
Yeah. I could have kept listening to that. So we're going to listen to it again and look and
See what they're saying
now. What?
Wait. Excuse me. Thank you. You know what? Start again. I think I had the mouse was hovering over it, so.
That was the ending scene.
I know it was.
Okay.
No, there were scenes from in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was the exact same one, though. Until I saw Lino's tongue.
Ring, ring.
He starts humming it. I love that.
It's so growly.
And then he's like, let's try again.
He just turns the dial up.
Growl.
I love that so much. Oh,
The abs. I'm sorry.
want to be like him. Then they put the guy with the shirtless in the background. That's pretty
I want
funny.
to be like him.
We're comparing ourselves to other, which is not. Yep. Don't do that.
How did you know?
I was just thinking about what you should and shouldn't do. That's. I swear I didn't.
Lyric
I
writer,
no.
maybe?
I swear we. I didn't. I don't. We don't really look at the lyrics the first time around. So
No.
I swear I didn't. I didn't know that was coming. I feel like I knew what they're trying to say. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yep, it's human nature. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Ready? Let's go.
Right, before I go, I'm almost wondering, are the different numbers like, almost like different speeds or different, if they have a different meaning, please let us know. But I was wondering if they were different on purpose, because I feel like we did get it. Like, again, they do a really good job. I feel like I get what they're trying to say a lot of times with their music videos, and that's why they have so many different methods of moving forward and shown in here, because they're literally saying, it doesn't matter if you go slower, just take your own way, your own path. Doesn't matter if you're, just
I like that. Like,
go
even
your
if
way.
you go slower or whatever it is up to you.
It's your life. Like,
as long as you're doing it for you, and not in comparison to someone else.
And like I said, I did like the lyric where they said, I can't help but look at people around me.
No,
That's
you
just
can't.
normal.
It's unavoidable.
That's normal. You're going to do that. You just have to learn you have to teach yourself how not to compare. Everybody's going to compare themselves to others, but
it's going to happen. It's unavoidable. It is, but the difference is whether or not you let that consume you,
control you.
or
Yeah.
you
Use that to better yourself.
and you move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready? Let's go.
Like how it
was
started and then
staggered,
went,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm not looking at him. I can't.
There's always someone.
It's unavoidable.
I love how aggressive Chongmin is in this song. Yeah.
Full in my empty glass. Lyric geniuses.
It's true. Does not mean you're gonna be there first.
So cool.
난 아직 나의 목적지가 어딘지는 몰라. I don't know. 저기 결승선에 내 모습이었던
Yep. Don't know how it's.
I want to know. 하지만 일단 내 앞에 길을 달려 고민은 다른 길에서 그때까지는 자꾸 나의 앞을 돌아보지 마. 잊지만 my spirit.
Yep. Focus on yourself.
조급할 필요 없어 my pace 비교 따윈 하지 마 천천히 달려도 괜찮아 나의 길을 따라 my life Ready? Let's go
I love how free they look when they're running. That glitching again that they always do.
It very much reminds me of District 9 was the whole, like, I'm going to briefly touch on this, was the whole, like, futuristic world where they seem like they were in some sort of utopia with no emotions, and they break out into their own district where they, whatever. This
Their
almost,
safe zone.
in a way, because you don't see the outside world in this, feels a little bit with the glitching and stuff. It kind of has that tone to it, so I don't know if this is, like, set in that same world, but not necessarily, like, completely storyline related, but you know what I mean.
That's why I mentioned the glitching, because we've been told that is a common thing that they will do in their videos, because, like, in Maniac, there was a lot of, like, the glitching, but...
Back to the lyrics.
Yeah.
I like the meaning of that song a lot, because I can tell you what, there's always gonna be that one person that always seems so much better than you in whatever you're trying to do. And I can tell you that a lot of the times that person that you're always jealous of, or people, they're always jealous of, also do the exact same thing. And they have things that they also look at other people for. So, the thing is,
true.
What I liked about this was, because everybody was running towards the same goal in this like tunnel, in all these different methods, but they were all together. So it's almost like, you're running, but all these other people are also running too. You are not alone in that, know?
Yeah, it was a tunnel full of people going their own pace and
at the same place, you know?
I will say for me, just personally, like I am one of the worst when it comes to comparing myself to other people. It is something.
I mean, me too. Not
No,
like her. Yeah.
But I really am, and that's something that I've
Worked on.
had to admit really recently. I think because I think for a long time I wanted to be like, no, I don't do that. But no, it is something that I do, and I do it a lot more often than I
You did
that I really should. But it is like they said in here. It's what I like that they touched on. It wasn't just a song of like, oh, don't do that. It was a song of realness, of, you know what, it's gonna happen. It is unavoidable. It always feels like there's someone who is doing something you want to do and you feel like they're doing it better, or that they look better, or that this and that, especially in the world of social media today, when everybody is comparing each other to comparing themselves to other people.
It's a lot more accessible for you to be able to compare yourself to people you don't know.
So I just really like that they touched on the reality of that, of like, it's not, you can't just say don't do it and then you just, nope, never gonna do that again. Like it really is such a hard thing for everyone, but for them to say that, but then also say like, but it is okay, and we're giving you a safe place in this song to remember that you can go your own pace, you can do rollerblades, shopping carts, you can take off your shirt and
take off your shirt and show all your abs off.
Regardless of whatever you choose to do, it is your pace and it's your choice. And so I really like the comfort that they give with also being very honest about that whole process. And so for me, especially, and I know many of us as well, this is a really important song. Yeah, and absolutely for themselves.
Obviously, they know where it's coming from. That's why they're singing
they're
about
writing
it,
from the heart. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I cannot... Yeah.
It makes too much sense. They make too much sense to not know, to be writing lyrics like that and not know.
That's, again, one of the reasons I love about them. They are very relatable, and it goes right here every time they have a message like this. So
they go, na, 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 na.
Yeah, that one goes right to the soul.
Na, na.
As gritty and growly as it was.
Oh my gosh.
But just to wrap up on this one, there's a lot of tongue in that video. I just got to say that. I'm sorry. I just had to say it. There was way too much.
Too much growling? Too much tongue?
There were abs.
That wasn't their abs.
No,
though,
but they were there. Okay. So that wraps up our videos for today, for our next 3 in our journey. We are really, really enjoying seeing like how cohesive they are, but with different takes.
We're still on the grow up stage, which I find I like it, because it, like I said before, it doesn't just relate to them in this to the age they are in right now as they are putting these out. This relates to them and in that manner. To people who are, a lot older, or, this still relates to those kinds of people.
Everyone's always growing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's always a journey. Life is a journey.
Yep.
That's all I have to say.
Life is a journey from Tori. Quotes from Tori.
Anyway.
I truly do love how their music is... I love when an artist can write something that is coming from their experiences and their feelings.
But it's also relatable to you in your life, where you are at in your life.
Absolutely. So, we're really enjoying this so far. I hope that you guys are enjoying watching us go through this, and we really appreciate all the support we've gotten from Stay so far. It's been really awesome to really dive into
and to talk with you guys,
this community with you. So we're going to continue working through our journey, and we will see you there. Bye.